Well, if you're wondering why I didn't put a video out this Wednesday, it's because, or I guess this week, it's because I was waiting on The Witcher. I got a really weird ship notification. I knew that it arrived in the country, but the company that shipped it, I forgot their name. Let me check it real quick. But yeah, it was a really weird ship notification from Go On Board. And the description of it was just BB, coins, playmat, dice, Edrian, sleeves, English. And I was like, I'm guessing that's The Witcher because I'm pretty sure that's the stuff for The Witcher. So, I have The Witcher. I think all the expansions, since this is the all-in, are in these two big boxes that turn into like a Transformer box now. Not really sure. Took off the plastic and recording just to make sure everything's here for, records, but also because it is an unboxing and first impressions. So with that, let's get started with easy stuff first, like this mat. I buy a lot of neoprene mats. I don't know why I buy so many mats. I just like them. And it's a nice looking mat. Very Lord of the Rings-ish. But I will give the shipping company props because this was shipped very well. It was packaged very well. The mat, all the card sleeves, the dice, coins and baggie, and this were shipped in their own box that was housed under these two other boxes. So it prevented the mat from being damaged and folded up. So really appreciate that because nothing's worse than having a ruined mat. It does feel a little weird. The printing on it's a little rough, but quality-wise, it's still not bad. It just feels like a mouse pad more than a softer type, like the Fantasy Flight mats that I usually use. I mean, for comparison, even the Great Wall is a softer mat material. So I'm not exactly sure what's up with that, but it doesn't really matter. That's a small thing. So we have these coins. There was a weird thing about the coins that I guess people are complaining that the coins don't really have a value and there's only 12 of each. And they're basically got errated to all be just one a piece. Not very heavy. They feel like they're made out of aluminum. They're kind of light. Let's see. That, and this something. As you can see, there is no denomination markers, it looks like. But the detail and engraving is really deep. Yeah. They're not as heavy or good as sounding as, let's say, the hegemony money or distilled. But they still do feel really good. Not exactly sure why the bag came in with the coins in a bag, but feels good. Then these, I believe, are the upgraded dice. I'm not exactly sure how many of each of these are supposed to be. Deeply engraved, details good, and they're just the Witcher variant of D6s. So it's kind of hard to script dice. This was kind of weird because it just literally says cards, sleeves, all in. It's a lot of card sleeves. Doesn't actually say how many are in here. So I'm going to have a fun time doing this because I'm going to actually try to get some games of this in tomorrow after work. I am not a smart person. My insomnia is killing me right now. So I think this is the pre-order bonus, or this is an extra, I don't remember. I might even actually paid extra for this since I don't remember. But this Erdrin can be included with all the expansions. 1 miniature and 1 monster card. That is a weird card size. So, 3. Okay, so we have every language variation of him in here. So, English, Polish, Chinese? That looks more Japanese. Not sure what language that is. That sounds German. French. Spanish. Caballo. I don't know what that is. And Korean. So that's neat. Let's check out how cool this mini is. So I've only played The Witcher 3 and 2, if I remember correctly. It's been a very long time. I don't remember any of these characters except for Geralt and Jessica. Is it Jessica? I'll get back to you on that. But it's been a very long time, and my memory's been very short on it. Yeah, it literally looks like, what do you call those guys from World of Warcraft? Arthas. It's a nice mold tray too, and I do like this little sun thing. Not sure what that means. Alright, so this box is like a weird transformer thing where it's supposed to be stacked on top of each other in some weird way. So instead of shipping it as one giant box, they made it 2 separate boxes that you put together. So we will start with the top box. So things I always appreciate, because sometimes what looks like makes sense doesn't. So this is a very nice stacking order. It is a weird hodgepodge of mixing alternating layers of each box set. Okay, that's going to be tons of fun. Alright, I have a component listing for something. Siren Crank, I don't know if these are exclusives of Monster Pack. Alright, so I definitely need to keep that off to the side, but I'm pretty sure everything's in here. We have our manual. Paper is very thin. You can see it folds fairly well. Alright, so I'm going to have to read through this tonight if I want to actually play this tomorrow. Hey, there's a solo mode that I probably forgot about. The Adventure Pack, Ciri, and the Lost Mount. So, more components. Brooch on a roof. Okay, keep that off to the side also. The Monster Trail expansion. Wow, did not come with a lot. Just a troll and 1 Witcher miniature. Probably a bunch of cards though, right? Yeah, it came with a bunch of cards. The Wild Hunt, which I'm guessing Adrian or whatever his name's in there. 4 characters, 6 hounds. Skeletage. 1 Dagon miniature and 3 boats. The Mages expansion. Yeah, all these books feel very flimsy. The paper is very thin. There's only 1 mage? Okay. Alright. So legendary hunt. Okay, this comes with a bunch of monsters, at least 7 legendary monsters. Alright, so gotta do inventory. Always fun. So I'm guessing this was on the mat. Or not on the mat. No, it's right there. Alright, so the full mat does have the expansion. Not double-sided. I'm not really going to care about this since I have the mat. We have our board, which looks like all the stuff from the mat. So, again, not going to worry about it. Extra components that I don't really care about. I do have to say that it doesn't crease instantly, so that's a better quality paper than another game that when I get to reviewing, that will be something I talk about. Piece of paper. Very, very nice trays. I'm guessing these are the 7 legendary monsters, and wow, they just crammed everything in here. I remember this thing. I hated this thing. Huh. That's kind of a new one. Usually don't see hollow bases. Doesn't really fit well. It's also nice that they're numbered at the bottom of the base and they're numbered in the tray, so you know where they go. Alright, everything here was designed for maximum compactness. This says 27, but there's no marker for 27. I guess they go on the boat. The monsters are on the boat. Okay. This thing looks vaguely familiar too. Here's the little boats. They're kind of neat. I'm guessing the monster goes on that base or your character goes on that base, but it says 27. The boat is not labeled with a number. Kind of odd. 34 for this giant rock going thing. But the plastic feels really good. I do like the way they look. By the way, this box is really heavy. It came out to like 32 pounds. Feel bad for the FedEx guy. Hey, it's that hag lady thing. Eats babies, I think. You can see the detail is really well done on that. No casting marks. So, really nice. Miniatures are really, really done well. Ah, the moose from hell. Yeah, you can see right there, they glued that head on. That's a pretty noticeable gap. Little were-doggy. No, that's not flashing. That's actually just part of it right there. I thought it was going to overextend the flashing. A terrible, terrible Kraken thingy. But I'm glad they gave enough space that everything sits in well and will not get damaged. This spider looks really, really well detailed too. Not sure why they hollowed the bases, but the mini quality is really good, so I can't complain. So yeah, everything fits well. We got recessed press lids, so those are nice. Everything will sit well. So here we have some characters and spots to separate components. I will have to figure that all out later. It feels like a different plastic, or maybe it's just thinner, but this sword feels very rubbery. Not sure if these are supposed to be anyone in particular in the story, or the games, or the TV show. Kind of neat. And even these guys are all numbered for their individual spots. It's just really faint. Alright. I don't know if these are mages, but... well, they do have symbols here, so they do say what they are. I just need to figure out and decipher what that means. Yeah, it's been like 10 years, so I really don't remember The Witcher. Maybe these are mages. They have some really weird feeling dice. These are really light. I'm not sure if you roll these. Plastic's a little brittle. They got the detail down really well. Miniature quality has been improving a lot lately, and I'm glad. This was a little bit pricey, and I kind of have a thing about trying to stay away from IP games, but the premise of this game looked really interesting. I think that's pretty cool. Not sure what goes there. And we have this bottom base of cards. And this is a very well made tray because it didn't crack at all, picking up in the middle like an idiot. I hope everything fits sleeved. And it looks like they went with my school of thought of it's better to turn cards sideways, but sleeving this is definitely going to like add at least a third to it. I don't know if these are going to fit in sleeved, but I will figure that out later. Where is that stacking thing? Alright, let's see if I'm smarter than these instructions. I don't know what the bottom of the box is. This is the bottom box. I do not think this is the bottom box. Where does the art even match on this? This box is the middle box, I think. Or not. Okay, so this box is going to go in the middle. Now let's see how durable that plastic is now. Alright, this is kind of a pain to get in and out. Well, he survived and nothing looks damaged, so I have to say the plastic's pretty good. And I have to go get, is that a game board? Okay, well, odd. So that's gonna go there. All right, put this off to the side and go to the next box and figure out how that stacking order is gonna go. Okay, so this is the actual top of the box, and that's the bottom. Oh, neat. So we have a ton of punchboard tokens. Have no idea what any of these mean. We have the monster tokens, which I don't know if they matter. It is nice that it is broken off to say that these are expansion parts. And more cardboard money that I don't need. Okay. No biggie there. Not sure what this is for. This seems like an expansion. I'm not sure what expansion. I wonder if they included every language variant. Continue adventure in Gwent. Oh, that's a board for Gwent. Oh, there's some codes on here, so I guess I'll have to go redeem them. I don't know what they do. 5 Gwent accounts. I feel like that's an online thing. So I'll definitely have to remember to use those codes before I publish this. Or maybe not. See how I remember things. Yeah, they did a really well, like, this is really well done. It looks kind of chaotic and sloppy, but everything has been molded to fit exactly where it needs to be. And it's numbered. And this is something I wish a lot more developers would do, instead of just haphazardly throwing stuff in. Because this actually saves a lot of space. Interesting, this came here to protect this guy's antlers, apparently. Yeah, some of the thinner plastic, like the wings and the swords, it feels a little brittle. How well everything stays in shipping and moving, not too much shift. Like I said, the miniatures, they're really nice. I'm kind of glad that all the monsters there's only one of, and there's not a bunch of overcrowding of the same thing that you just kind of shove everywhere. So here's our horse, our lost mount. I would think I'd remember a monster that had a barrel for a face. Yeah, I'm probably butchering a lot of this because I don't remember a lot of the Witcher game. I beat it and was like, it's alright. But a lot of people love The Witcher. I just bought it because it said The Wild Hunt, and I was like, that is a really cool sounding name for an expansion, or for a game. Recessed player boards. So these are interesting. I'm not sure what the back groove is for on these. All the stats look the same too. But that is some thick cardboard, and I do appreciate recessed player boards. I think any game where you have to add tokens onto your board to track stuff, it should be recessed. I can't pronounce half these names. So I'm guessing these are also expansion characters. Yeah, I'm not sure what this slot's for, but I'm imagining you slot it at the top and the bottom. That's not labeled anything. That's our Siren, Dagon, our other monsters from the expansion. And I do like they put little recesses so you can just put your finger in there and pull everything out without damaging things. Again, not sure how well they're going to fit sleeved, but I will get to that in a later video. Okay, so that's everything in the other box. Alright, let's try to figure out how to put this in. Alright, 7 is... I believe this tray. It's nice that they lock in. 10 and 11 are these trays. So that goes there. Now, this is very well thought out. Usually people don't really put that much attention to storage and just kind of throw everything in there. So I'm glad that this was actually thought out. And then the board goes here. And you can see this black border here. Okay. This goes in the center. Yeah, this is holding up very well for me, pulling it out just straight at the center with all this weight on it. So, much higher quality vacuum molded plastic than I'm used to, which I do appreciate, because if you recall, there is a certain game that did theirs very poorly, and it broke. That goes there. This goes there. The went board. Oh. Okay. They are a little tight to get out. Which I don't really like that. Does not sit perfectly, that's kind of annoying. That goes there. And then all the tokens. Goes on top like that. And there we go. We have our giant cube. Kind of hoping the bottom art and the top art would match up more. But it's a nice storage system. It's a cube. This guy's gonna have to go off to the side, so that's a little disappointing. And I believe everything will fit in those spots. And the manuals, they're thin enough, they shouldn't have too much of a problem fitting in. feel like they could have worked on this a little bit better. All right. So that is everything. I am going to fiddle around with this and do a bunch of reading. See if I can get a game in, a couple of games in, and actually see how this goes with the first impressions. But for the initial, yeah, everything's really cool. Is it worth 500 bucks? There's a lot of stuff here, and it's a very big game, and it is very well thought out, and all that costs money. And this was delayed for a while because of what's going on over in the Ukraine, and this came from Poland. I'm pretty happy with it. I haven't tried the game yet, and that's always the thing that I'm afraid of, is gameplay-wise. But the components look really good. The system looked really interesting. You have to read the rules and see where it goes. I am kind of annoyed about this because I don't know what to do with this, and this is actually some pretty cool artwork. I do like the way this looks. But, yeah, it doesn't really have a home. Wish they could have included that in here. But whatever. Maybe I'll hang it on the wall. It is a really cool looking picture. I got a lot of reading to do tonight. Hopefully I won't be too busy with work. This is very helpful. I kind of wish that it was numbered better. But it is what it is. I think so far that this, what is this company? Go On Board did a great job with the packaging, the materials, the quality of stuff, and actually getting it to me without overcharging me on shipping because of some container crisis that doesn't exist anymore. I like the mat. Coins are nice. Dice, I mean, that's obviously a 6, a 5, a 4, a 1, a 2. They're just D6s that have been gussied up, but they always add a little bit of immersion. And then, of course, sleeving everything, which that's probably going to be a later thing to talk about because that is a lot of sleeves. It's a lot of cards. But it is a lot of stuff, and we'll see how it goes. Definitely organization of where cards go is going to be a key thing, and I kind of wish it came with that. Maybe the manual has a better layout, but I doubt it. Because I know this is coming out to retail soon, and they were going to try to get this all out last month. So we'll see where they go with that. But so far, it's really cool. Components are good. The card quality that I felt just from this feels good. These dice are neat. I'm not sure what the retail dice look like. The coins are good, but they're all worth 1 apparently. So go figure. Let's see about the sleeves. How terrible are the sleeves? There's some really thick, heavy-duty sleeves, too, so they feel really good also. So, I got a lot cut out for me tonight. So, I will be back with an actual, like, initial playthrough, show you how everything looks sleeved. And then, I'm going to play this for a while until my friends say they're bored of it and don't want to play it again, because that's usually what happens when we go on long campaign games, and that's why it takes me so long to do reviews. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you like what I do, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. By the way, still doing the giveaway thing. I'm at 68 subscribers now. Once I hit 100, I will be shipping out this expansion X-Force for Marvel United. If you don't have it yet, Kickstarter just did their alternate one. I forgot what it was called. But if you're interested in winning this, there's going to be a link at the beginning of the video that says the 2023 giveaway I'm doing. So once I hit 100 subscribers, I'll be giving this away. And once I hit 500, I will be giving away. So this was open to do a review video that I just never got around to publishing. And this is the sealed Kickstarter extras. So if you're interested in winning these, go to the link to the 2023 giveaway. And if I get those numbers, I will mail these out to lucky winners. And I do plan on doing some more giveaways in the future, since I seem to get stuff that I don't remember ordering, or extras. But again, if you like what I do, please subscribe to the channel. Leave me any comments. Tell me what you want to know more about the game so I can actually, answer questions about it. Other than that, take care guys, and GG's.